Award-winning artist Bongeziwe Mabandla is back with a new album titled Amaxesha, meaning the times. During the pandemic lockdown, Mabandla had time to introspect and think about the importance of connection. And his music has found an audience around the world. And he joins us now in studio to talk more about this album. Bongeziwe, thank you for your time. Good morning.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you in studio because I was just saying to you that, you are booked and busy. Yeah. Oftentimes, when I used to still be on social media, on Instagram, I used to see your gig guide. I'm thinking around the world, I mean, literally every corner of the world. How has this experience been like to share your gift, your talent, your music with the world?
Yeah, it's been a big surprise for me. I never really thought my music would make me see so many places. When I started off music, I thought it'd be great one day to play in Durban, and if I'm lucky, I'll play in Cape Town maybe 2 times. Yeah. But it's obviously been so many places. I'm grateful, and thankful.
Right. Why did you think that would happen? Did you think there were too many obstacles, probably that you would have to navigate in the music industry?
No, I just didn't think, like, if you become a musician, you get the opportunity to travel. I guess when I was younger, we didn't see a lot of artists travel outside the country. Right. So I just didn't really expect it. A lot of people would say to me, you're gonna play so much in Berlin and Europe, and I'll be like, thank you for being so nice. But I didn't believe it. But my first show in London, I played there, and that experience really changed my life. I was in the plane. They paid me 10,000 rand, and I was like, whoa, I've made it. And I remember being in the plane coming back, and like, when I get back home, I need to take this a lot more seriously. Right.
What do you think resonates with the global audience when it comes to your music? Because, oftentimes I think maybe if you are a least experienced musician or artist singing, especially in your own vernacular language, you think, okay, let me just stick to my group in Limpopo, my group in the Eastern Cape. But listen, your music transcending to different cultures, what resonates, do you think?
I wonder, I was also not sure that's why, it resonated. But I think, what I get, the feedback that I get from the audiences that come, it's the connection with the emotion of the music. Yeah. I think also us as South Africans, we listen to a lot of music that we don't understand, like Oliver Mtukudzi, but we connect with the melody and the emotion of the music. So I think it's that. And I think it's something that us South Africans need to also be much more open about listening to different cultures and different languages that we don't understand.
Yeah, and I've read somewhere that music is a universal language. It's just not only about the specific, a language that it's been sung in, but there's something about melody that just speaks directly to your soul. So you've done good by us, your fans, and you have a latest album in store for us, Amaxesha. I want to talk about it. I mean, take me through the album and the making of it.
Yeah, can't believe it's album number 4.
Congratulations.
And the years have just went by so fast. I wrote this album in lockdown, and I wanted to make it a side B to my album Imini. So it's really about relationships and the connections that really touch us in life. And
understand, I mean, obviously COVID for a lot of us, we had to introspect, deal with our mental health issues, deal with economic issues. Where's my next meal coming from? Do we find that in the music where we can almost place you that this was also equally a relatable time for you, where you had to think a lot, you had to introspect a lot? Yeah,
I definitely thought a lot, and I was at home with my cousin. Writing, but what I would say is like how much lockdown influenced this album, because this is the first album I ever recorded some of the songs remotely. I wasn't in the studio with the producer at the same time. So it was really different on that level.
I can imagine. Well, you're about to perform for us. What song will you be gracing us with?
I'm going to perform one of my favorite songs. It's called Ubukho Bakho, and it's really a song about thanking someone for their existence and how, like, somebody existing can change your life and change the outcome. So it's really a song about my mother, my aunt, people that, my friends, people that have really, my manager, that have you know, impacted my life in a really positive and big way.
Yeah. As you're speaking, I'm thinking, you know, it really does take a village to raise a child. As you talk like that, you're starting with your mom all the way to your friends, your family, your loved ones, your business community. They've all contributed to the men and artists here, and I look forward to, of course, you performing for us. Bongeziwe Mabandla will be, of course, performing for us right here on the South African Morning. Beautiful melodies. Amaxesha, that's the latest offering, the 4th album that he has, of course, you know, not only penned but also produced, sang through, pouring his heart out for you and I as the fans to enjoy. Now listen, when I tell you his music transcends to different corners of the world, it's testament. Berlin, London, the US, you name it, everywhere fans around the world definitely enjoy the music of Bongeziwe Mabandla. But of course, he'll be performing that song for us, Ubuko, and he was just telling us about actually the importance of that song. He'll be performing for us, saying that it is an anecdote to his mother, to his family, to his friends, to his manager. And you can imagine that for him to be standing today as an artist, there truly was a community that contributed. I look forward, of course, to enjoying the music, and I hope that you do too. Make sure that you stream the music, you give him some love on social media, but he's standing by, and there is Bongeziwe Mabandla.
Ukabakho impendulo ukabakho lethemba lami lihande khothaza ukabakho lethemba lami when we handle Melissa, we handle Melissa. When we handle Melissa, when we handle Melissa, we handle Melissa. When we handle Melissa. Uthe xa undijonga umbone ungoba nani ngumntu njena okhangele ndawo uthe xa kunzima unene ngesandla sakho undenza ndibambelele ngoba ngamanye amaxesha kuba nzima nokubambelela oh yeah, yeah, so ngoba Tego thanda njalelo ukho bakho impendulo ukho bakho lethemba lami moya nekhothaza ukho bakho lethemba lami lithele letha lelanga letha lelanga ixesha elengaka desewa levuka nawe nephele ngaphandle kwakho dothi xa kunzima ngingoneke isandla sami ndikwenze ubambelele ngoba ngamanye amaxesha kuba nzima nokubambelela